Hey everybody, so this is going to be our Season 2 wrap-up video. We're just going to have a little talk, tell you what's been kind of going on in the background, because there's a lot been going on that nobody's really seen. But yeah, we've been really busy. Been crazy. So this is Friday right now. This video comes out on Sunday, and we are leaving on the road full time on Wednesday. So, yeah. Let's see. As far as that, let's go to the house. As far as the house goes, we did not sell it.
Nope.
The deal fell through, which was really good. So this woman who was trying to buy this place ended up like, what was her? Glenn Close on Fatal Attraction. Was it Glenn Close that did that? If not, I'll be told. But yeah, it got
crazy,
weird. Like, we were trying to sell furniture and stuff, and she came to our home and was telling us she was upset that we were letting people in her house, which is not her house yet, and started leaving these really weird notes in between layers of mail on our mailbox. And she fired our realtor and called her all kinds of nasty names apparently, and wanted a new. Oh, it got crazy. It got spooky. We ended up having to file a police report and a report with Postal Service, Postal Master. It got crazy. Thank God the deal fell through, because all we kept talking about was, like, if this woman ends up buying the house, she's going to find us. She's going to figure out where we are. She's going to be calling us about every little thing. That, oh, how do we do this? How do we do this? Or whatever. She wanted us to somehow help her remodel the bathroom after she bought the place, even though
it was as is.
It was weird. So anyways, the deal fell through, which is good. So we still have our home. It's still up for sale, but kind of a little bit glad that it hasn't sold yet.
A little, because we've got our
home to fall back on, just in case, even though we don't think we're going to need it. It's still, when you're in this position, yeah, you want something to fall back on, just maybe for the first month or two. Just, it's rough. It's really rough. We've had to sell everything we've had.
We did that ourselves.
3 weeks.
We did an estate sale.
Yeah. So what was supposed to happen was we were supposed to hire a liquidator. The liquidator was going to come in on April 1st and spend the month of April doing an auction of all our stuff, which was going to end up turning out really well. Well, the realtor says, oh no, this woman needs this April 1st. You guys got to be out in 3 weeks or 4 weeks. And so we were like, oh well, we can't auction, so we just rushed. We just put everything out in our yard, put signs out, and basically just started giving stuff away.
And selling it.
And then what we have left, the auctioneers came and gave us a price to buy everything that's left, which is fine. So we're getting rid of it all, and they're going to clean up the house from when they take all the stuff, because they're going to do it when we're gone.
Clean up the inside.
So that's done, but yeah, it was rough. So yeah, that's the house drama. No big deal. We got a really good realtor now. We'll sell it. I'm
not worried about it.
Not worried about it. So it's all going to work out for the best. Let's see. So what else happened?
I got fired. After 18 years in some capacity or another, they decided to let me go. Didn't give me any notice. Didn't get a write-up. Nothing. Were passed over for four management positions.
And so his boss basically had some words with him that were very discriminating. And so he wrote a letter to HR, and
8 days later I was
terminated.
But it took me less than what?
You went to the EEOC, you went to the Attorney General's office of Arizona.
And there is a lawsuit filed.
Yes, they are working, EEOC and the
state are working together.
Right, they're working together on this case, so that's very good. We had actually a lot of proof, because everything's done through IMs and emails and stuff. So I mean, the proof was there. So
little did my boss know
You-
that when she had me log out of everything, once she
fired him.
fired me and locked me out of everything, my IM still kept all of her messages open.
But again, I feel like the universe watches out for us. I think since this happened 6 weeks ago,
Right.
and I would tell you, this guy's been like a totally different person.
Unstressed.
Even though he doesn't have a job, and there's that stress, and of course the stress of being fired when you've never been fired before, and everything, and the lawsuit, and I mean, you think that was stress, but he's under less stress now. I mean, he's so much better to deal with, man. No, but he's been totally awesome, and I think he's looking back and seeing,
You okay, baby?
yeah, she's a choking. You okay? All right. So yeah, I think looking back at the 18 years, he's seeing how much they've actually put him through, which was a lot. And the discrimination thing, this was just the tip of the iceberg.
This was the icing on the cake.
Let me
It
put it
started
this way.
way back.
Yeah.
Like,
When we got legally married,
yeah,
and they were legally had to insure
7
me,
years ago.
yeah, insure me as his husband, they refused. Told him that it's not discrimination.
It was policy. Their policy.
Their policy.
That they did not have to
insure
my spouse.
because we were a same-sex couple. So now, I mean, he's got a little more freedom for
Travel.
our travels, so that kind of worked out nice.
Still look for a job to do.
Yeah, oh yeah,
You know,
he's still looking for a job, and it will be a work on the road job, whatever he finds. And right now he is getting unemployment, thank God. So
thank goodness.
that does help too. Let's see. That's the job part. Poor girl. Okay, you done? She's okay. So,
Oh, and then
sorry, the dogs.
Dealing with the
dogs. So,
this one here,
yeah, I don't know if you
I
can
don't know
see
if
her.
you can see her,
Anyways,
but
it's baby girl. I don't want you to
baby
lift her.
girl, this one right here.
Okay.
She's been.
Well, let's go through the start of it. Okay.
I wake
Daisy.
up. No, to start it out, I wake up one morning and go downstairs and feed them all. All of a sudden, this one starts falling over,
Having a seizure.
having a seizure. That started it all out like a few months ago.
No, that was just
Or,
like last week.
no, this was the very first
Oh
one
yeah, that
she
was
had
a couple months ago, and then she didn't have any for a long
that
time.
we saw.
Right.
And then she didn't have one for a few
Right.
months. And then
So 3 nights ago, 4 nights ago now. We've been busy. 4 nights ago, we've been busy. We took our furniture downstairs from the bedroom. We just have our mattress on the floor in the bedroom, and
we accidentally leave our raisinets.
I had a whole bag
Down.
of Raisinets I left down, along with a bag of, you had a bag of stuff too,
Uh-huh.
chocolates. Daisy got into them, she ate the whole bag of Raisinets.
Our little Dotson.
And of
She's
course,
okay.
Of course, we know that both raisins, grapes, and chocolate
Are poisonous to
and
dogs.
can be lethal to dogs. So of course we're freaking out. We're calling the vets.
Nobody's open.
The nearest vet's 2 hours away, and the vet tells us within 2 hours it's going to be digested in their system.
It'll be already in their system.
So we administered peroxide,
Like they told us.
which is supposed to help them throw up. We did the peroxide twice. She never threw up.
Didn't help.
She never acted sick, never acted the weirdest bit at all. We were up all night watching her. Okay, middle of the night, we're watching Daisy, worrying about Daisy croaking on us.
Next thing we know, she has
Baby girl has another
seizure.
seizure. Like, we're talking bad seizure, and at that time we still didn't know how to handle it because we hadn't talked to a vet yet.
I mean, she peed seizure.
Aiden picked her up and was trying to hold her, keep her safe, and she peed and
Freaked me out.
felt like we had lost her.
Lost
Felt
her.
like we were
She-
losing her. Literally thought when she urinated,
She
was
passed
gone.
in
She came
She
to
came to.
and everything, and so of course got information from the vet about it. Pomeranians, it's hereditary, especially when they get older. It's a type of seizure. It's not going to hurt her.
We just got to make sure not to pick her up.
Not to pick her up.
Out.
Yeah,
Let
don't
her
touch
do
her.
her own thing.
We keep her in a safe spot. So what we do now is carry up and down the stairs, and we make sure she's nowhere around stairs, because that would be awful. He made a deal yesterday for
our stairs in our RV
in the
so
motorhome.
She doesn't fall down those whenever, so we'll
covers
be
them.
safe.
Anyways, we took care of making sure she's safe. She's had one other since then. It was just a real small one, and
we're baby proof.
Kind of watched her, but yeah, this is just normal part of her life. She's 15. She's 15 years old on April 1st.
Her and
JC
both
are 15 years old on
15.
the 1st.
We got them at the same time.
You know, and then Mocha, she's 14.
Yeah.
She's a black lab, and we keep
brown
thinking
chocolate
lab, sorry, but her back, legs are so bad. Her teeth are getting bad. They can't do surgery on her because they're afraid she won't wake up. Because from her last surgery, she almost didn't wake up. And so it's like,
what do? Just got to keep her comfortable.
We have all these senior citizens puppies, and every day is a gift.
Heck, we're senior citizens too.
No, we're not yet. So yeah, that's the stress we've been going through the puppies, along with everything else we're going through. And we did take off, and we took an overnight, and went down to Sierra Vista and stayed overnight. We didn't tape anything. Sorry, we needed a break from everything, and we took it, and that was awesome. All right, so that's pretty much what we've been going through.
And we got everything pretty much done.
I think everything's pretty much done, ready to go. We need to get the plants to our neighbor. We're giving plants to our neighbor. I have a kiln and some kiln equipment and some slip and stuff for pottery that I'm going to give to her. I want her to have it because she's a good friend. She's going to check our mail and take good care of us and check after our house. And both our neighbors, we're going to miss them, Jim and Lisa.
Most definitely going to miss them. We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll stay in touch with them. We got phone numbers. We can text.
We've been both going through these weird waves of emotions. It just kick in and we start like, oh my God. And it's nothing.
I can't believe we're going in.
And most of it's happy. Some of it's sad, like the people people here we're going to miss in this great town. Can we tell them where we live now? That we're leaving and nobody can come find us?
We live in Bisbee, Arizona.
Our house is in Bisbee, Arizona.
That's where we live.
God, I hope we don't have to come back here. But
that's where we lived.
That's where we lived.
Now we're full-time in our RV.
Right, in 3 days.
In 3 days.
Don't come see us in the next 3 days. Don't do it. Don't even look for us.
Don't.
Okay? Our secret's out. Okay, but that's why we did so much around
Don't
Bisbee.
swing by.
If you look at season 1, that's why there's so much done around Bisbee, and of course that's why we do our annual New Year's in Bisbee, because we live here. But for our safety reasons, while we were living here, we didn't want to come out and actually say it. Some people might have figured it out. But
right.
Yeah. So yeah, this is our 115-year-old house we've been working on for 5 years that we're trying to sell.
A 115-year-old home. It was moved from where the pit is.
The lavender pit.
The lavender pit. If you're familiar with Bisbee, our home used to be where the lavender pit is now.
Which we showed you.
Which we've showed you.
Look it up.
It's been moved from. It was moved from there over to where it's at now.
In the 50s.
In the 50s.
Okay. Anyways, where are we at? We're going to be a couple days away when this video shows. How are you feeling? How are you feeling about everything right now?
Anxious. I mean, excited. I'm a little nervous, but the nerves are more butterflies.
Yeah, like the part of the excitement
of the travel.
Right, exactly.
I'm ready to get on the road and get going, and
it's like the hard parts I think are over with.
We've done everything. We've remodeled everything.
I think we took care of our final dump from the house.
We did run today.
Which looking through our whole house and
Sorry.
downsizing to nothing and minimizing.
Everyone.
It's been an amazing experience to
go through.
But everything that we looked at and we said, do we need this? What are we doing with this? Why did we buy this? What has it done for us?
It got put in a box and
The
was
answer
forgotten.
for 99% of the stuff we own
We didn't need.
we never needed to even have it. Like, what joy, except maybe for the 10 minutes or
That we had it.
right after we got it. Oh, this is so exciting. Let's put it here. After that, what did it do for us?
No, absolutely nothing.
Nothing. So, getting rid of all that stuff.
Anybody
liberating,
that has gone
maybe,
through it
yeah.
knows what we're talking about.
Liberating, would that be? I don't know what the word would be.
It kind of, yeah, it is. It's liberating.
You realize you don't need stuff.
We were hoarders.
We don't need stuff. It's not us. It's not who we are. People aren't going to like us because of what we have. And if they're the kind of people that like us for what we have, they're not the kind of people we want in our lives, you know? Like, we were living for things. No, it's not. Now we're going to be living to have fun and adventure in ourselves instead of stuff.
We had a whole wall of things, of knickknacks.
And they were antiques. They were cool things, you know, but they weren't giving me any enjoyment except that I had to frickin' dust them and clean them.
Every time,
and I was responsible for them.
Dusted and cleaned because we weren't even doing in the one room.
I know, they were so gross.
Because
but they're all stuff that we had responsibilities for. Stuff we had to clean them, we had to move them, we had to take care of them, we had to store them. It feels so good not to have any of those responsibilities anymore. So we're going to go. Our first stop is it Eloy? I don't know. I can't say that.
Eloy.
I think it's Eloy. We're stopping in first, and we're
for a night.
We're gonna spend the night there and kind of enjoy the amenities there. They have a pool and spa, and so we're only going to drive about 2.5 hours. Anything longer than that, driving the motorhome for Aiden, it's stressful.
Yeah.
Especially when you're shoulders. His shoulders get tense, and me too. Even driving the truck.
4 hours, but
the problem is if we do any more than 3 hours, he's rushing.
Yes.
Because he wants to get it over with, and that gets dangerous.
But normally we leave later,
right?
And I'm wanting to get there before dark.
So we say 2.5 hours a day. That's pretty much our limit. 3 max. So yeah, that's what we're doing, and then we'll go from there to the Lake Havasu Parker area, and we'll stay there for a while and tour all that and have fun.
Oh yeah,
kayaks.
They're already loaded, by the way.
Yeah, everything's pretty much loaded. When we get there, maybe we'll do the video in Eloy, since we'll have everything out and videotape and show the finished endeavor.
Everything.
Finished everything. That'll be cool.
We'll do a walkthrough with you.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got rid of most of our stuff, even our clothes. I'm a clothes horse. I now have about that big container full of clothes.
Me too. Yeah, we did really. I think we did really well on.
But of course,
clothes.
Then after we got rid of all this stuff in the middle of all this, I go out to the mailbox and this happens.
Alright, so I told Jay I wouldn't buy any more stuff, but I kind of told a little fib. Because let me go ahead and I'll show you. So, this is what I got. It's a Royal Gourmet electric, this is a portable gas griddle. This is so we can cook outside.
Dude, what'd you get?
I got us a gas griddle for outside.
I thought we weren't supposed to be buying anymore.
No, we weren't, but I had to spoil this a little bit. So, looks like I'm going to be cooking a lot outside. Okay, and here's some other things that we did need, of course. We did need some water filters because the place we're going, we were told that we needed water filters.
Baby, excuse me?
Oh, and
I just pulled this out of a box from Amazon that was at our door.
I did get us a drone because, we want your guys' videos to be awesome. So
I think
we
that was an
need
excuse to
we
spend
need
some
to
money.
add a little bit of extra dynamic to our videos for you guys. We did get a cover for our bedspread because, of course, we need to be
Well,
nice.
I got covered to the bedspread because I get stuff that we actually need.
Well,
Not toys. I also got the water filters because we needed those. I didn't get the toys. Do you even know what this one is?
I do know what that one is, and that is not a toy. That is the
Oh, paper towel holder.
paper towel holder.
I did ask.
So
All right.
that is one thing we did need. So
But come on, there's 3 very
Okay.
expensive toys sitting there.
okay, yes, there are 3 very expensive
Well, maybe
toys,
not the mini griddle.
and the drone wasn't that expensive.
Yeah.
It really wasn't. It was.
More stuff to take. We're trying to sell stuff, more stuff to take. So, but we did get, we took the Endeavor in today and got all the tires, the
Checked.
new tires checked and a valve stem worked on that was leaking. Got that all fixed.
Yeah, he was trying to
The
figure
fluids and
out.
everything great in here. We got oil change in the truck and tires all filled on that and checked, and we're ready to go as far as that goes. We're just ready to go.
The tire guy was trying to jack up the motorhome today.
Yeah.
Couldn't figure out how to do it or where to put the jack.
Hold on a minute. Let me start the vehicle. I can jack it up for you.
I asked him, I said, you having some troubles? He's like, yeah, I just don't know where to put it. I was like, well, you want me to help you out? He's like, can you?
I can.
I was like, I sure can.
It's just
Hold
a
on.
button I have to push.
The whole motorhome was leaning.
So yeah, he just did
So,
one side.
I had the motorhome going.
And I'm here going, okay. I can see the ground from the window out there. No, but they did a great job.
Awesome job.
$50 to do all that was worth it for our safety and safety of our home. So we know that's all good.
Valve stem was loose.
But yeah, mechanically we're all good and so I can't think of anything else. Like all we're waiting for now is, like, I have a hair appointment tomorrow I have to go to. Thank God. And then our
Sunday we have the auction place coming and they're
in.
bringing us our money and grabbing a key
Right.
so that they can start.
doing their thing as soon as we leave. And then Monday our realtor's coming to sign papers. And then, I mean, we could be ready to leave Tuesday because we're ready now. Except that I feel like we just need one last day break. We still have to cut our mattress. So, but that's it. That wraps up our season 2. Season
Hope
3,
y'all
of course.
enjoyed.
Season 3 starts next week, and we will be on the road full time.
Full time.
Anyways, thanks for watching. Starting next week, things are going to get a lot more fun and exciting. Being back on the road, it will be for us anyway.
And we're going to be doing a lot of kayaking and hiking and
Traveling.
traveling. And so
Never
hope you
know
guys
where
are going
we'll
to
be
enjoy
next. Maybe in your
area.
city. You never know. So yeah, give us a thumbs up.
Like
Subscribe
us,
if you haven't subscribed yet. Things are going to start getting awesome again. I can't think of anything else
I can't either.
except that. Until next week. In the middle of that laughing, the camera cut off for some reason. So really quick, until next week, have a divine life. Bye, everyone.